All right, welcome everyone. Welcome. I am here to start this week off right. Let's get into the void, shall we? Woo! Oh man, I am excited for today. I don't remember where we were exactly in Final Fantasy, but hey, I'm happy to come back and happy to grind. I think we finished one side of the cave and we were gonna do a different side. I don't know. I'm ready to grind, ready to have a fun time, talk with people. I got some stuff to talk about. I got some things to be excited over. I don't have coffee today. I have tea because my voice has needed it lately. So I'm taking it easy and just having some tea and honey. This is my second cup, so we'll see. So far, my throat's feeling a lot better. Hey there, I am, Aragon. You're right. That's me. That's me. I'm back. All right. So we'll just chat for a little bit, then we'll get into the game. But yeah, I hope everyone's had a good weekend. Ours was interesting. I'll get into it a little later, but yeah, there was some personal drama that came up, and I don't mean like it. Not in a bad way. Just like it came up, and it kind of made tanked our mental health for like a day or two, and now we've solved it, and we're back up. So, yeah, like I said, we'll talk about that in a bit. Aside from that, though, I've been, I've found a software that I can make GIFs with, so I will hopefully soon, hopefully as in next week, be able to upload some new emotes so that if I get follows or anything like that, we can add that stuff in. Maybe I'll actually be able to add actual emotes and not just like follower reactions and stuff like that. We'll see. That's what I really would like is it's stuff like that. I don't know if I can have like an actual Misdreavus or something, but that would be fun if I could. Probably not copyright Nintendo's kind of serious about that stuff. But I'm tossing around ideas in my head right now for how to improve. Um, but yeah, just hanging out. Oh, I had an amazing lunch too. I cooked some chicken legs recently, just and it wasn't even like a hard recipe. Just put some butter in the pan, season them, salt them, and then you throw it in the oven until they are cooked through. And always delicious. The skin is like that perfectly. It's crisp, but it's not like crunchy. And we had some pasta from that was left over from like last week, so we've been munching through that, and we still have at least another meal to go. It's lasted quite a while, and it's been delicious. Even had frozen vegetables to add into the whole mix. So for once, we're eating like a regular, well-rounded meal. It's good stuff. It's really good stuff. It reminds me of like, oh yeah, it's nice to cook and have good food and not live off of one kind of food for an entire meal. You know, like hot dogs. Just sit down and have 4 or 5 hot dogs in a sitting because that's all you can afford. But no, it's like sometimes you can treat yourself and actually enjoy some meat. Or if you're not into meat, whatever you enjoy. But sometimes you just gotta be kind to yourself. Also been reconnecting with a lot of old friends over the last week too. Some people have reached out to me. I've reached out to some people, and seeing them like where they are in their lives now, it's so interesting because none of us, when we were younger and knew each other back then, none of us would have expected to be where we are today. Like, I'm a queer, mentally, um, I'm a queer Twitch streamer and DoorDasher with living in my own apartment. It's still in New York, and my friend is in graduate school getting their master's and they are just now learning the joys of having a bath bomb. There was some other friend I was talking to, and she's like got some new girlfriend that she's moved in with, and her pets are doing well. It's just it's nice to see that people are succeeding in ways that they never would have expected back then. You know, that's kind of the nice thing about life, is that there isn't really a direction you're supposed to go in. You can give yourself a direction, sure, but if you just need to wander, that's okay too. Wandering can help you find things that no one else could. It's like getting lost in Minecraft. Yeah, it does. It's not fun. It's kind of annoying because you want to get back home, but you'll find all sorts of deposits and cool places that you never would have expected before this. You know? So, I really enjoy I really enjoy that aspect of talking to people and catching up. It's like, oh wow, you're doing all that stuff. That's awesome. I'm so proud of you for like trying that, or like giving yourself that permission. One friend is going on their like first gay date. I think it's like their first date ever. Definitely their first gay date. And I'm just looking at them like, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, my little egg. But they are an egg, though. They really are an egg. They're so soft and scared to try anything. And I'm like, just try nail polish. Try a bath bomb. Try a shirt on in a store. You know? And they're like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, no, it's gonna be good for you. I know you don't see it, but it is. Look, I have a lot of wisdom out here in the void. I see a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff gets dumped on me. If I tell you something's gonna be good for you, it's gonna be good for you. The void has so much more experience than you could ever possibly imagine. So you better listen up. Void knows exactly what you need. Right now, we need some Final Fantasy. We need some like some grinding, some good old fashioned. Come on. Okay, it is working. We need some good old fashioned gameplay to keep us going. Oh, hang on. I gotta unmute this thing. I had it muted so it wouldn't play over the other music we were having. But now... Ooh, gotta turn that down. Come on, mouse, work. There. That should work. I'm just gonna turn it down on my end. Oh, that's why. There we go. Okay. Just had to turn it down on my headphones. Well, that does weird things to the sound quality. Here again, I'm working on the last bit of the programming projects, by the way, so it might not be too... That's fine. Eric, you never have to apologize for being active or not being active. You do whatever you need to do. The void will simply exist here. That's all we do. We just exist. We do whatever, we do the things that we need to do to, like, you know, you gotta stay responsible, take care of yourselves, keep your life going, but there's no objectives here. It's not like you're required to comment 3 times in order to get a banana as a reward or something. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, is it loud on your end? I'll turn it down. Thank you for letting me know. My mouse. Okay. How is our party doing? Everyone's maxed out. Perfect. Let's see. Did we explore up here? This might be a quick thing. This might be a long thing, depending on how it goes. Oh, hey, someone's actually blinded. So that's what these shadows do. I've defeated them so quickly every time. I never knew what they actually, like, did. Bye. If that's the case, I'll have a dozen bananas. No, see, it doesn't work like that. First you have to comment 3 times for a banana. Then you have to comment 7 times more for 3 bananas. And then you have to comment like 12 more times, and then you just get a bunch of bananas. And after that, it just keeps going from there. Every 12 comments, you get another bunch. But I don't know if you really want that, because... hang on. What do I want to... confuse... I don't know if you want that, because you know how bananas are. If you keep them around too long, they get all brown and soft. You want to sort of pace yourself out. So that's what I'm saying. You don't have to worry about commenting all the time, because the reward isn't meant for like binging and stacking like that. It's meant for like enjoying it bit by bit. Now I have to add bananas as an emote though. I need to write that down. Okay, hang on. Just attack, I don't care. Attack. Booyah! Oh, hey! Way to go, banana! Defeated a skeleton all by himself. All by themselves. Alright, now where was that thing I was gonna write down? I just found a note. I have no idea the context of it, but it just says BDG pyramid scheme, get high. No punctuation, nothing. I have no idea what that means. I kind of love it. Kind of gonna keep it. This one I can write over, and then we just whoop, delete that. Let's see. Banana emote. Alright. Just all the prime numbers of comments. 3, 5, 7, 11, 17, 20. Now, again, it's got to cap out somewhere. Because you can only get so many bunches of bananas. The economy can't keep growing forever, you know? At some point, you have to admit that it's gotten too big to be useful anymore. Bye. Oh, they're undead too, I think. There we go. Oh, look at that. Banana went first this time. Oh, I was hoping that would take him out. Why is everyone hitting Banana? You leave Banana alone, dang it. Oh, yeah, okay, so that makes sense. Aha! Whatever. You're dead now. You've already gotten... Ooh, okay, no. They're fine. They'll be fine. They've got plenty of health. Booyah. Alright, we did it. We did it. We made it through. BDG Pyramid Scheme was a recommendation I made in first, second stream. It's a great bit of... Oh, Brian David Gilbert Pyramid. Okay, now I remember, yeah. I don't know why I... Oh, get high because I was supposed to get high for it. I love finding little, like, little surprises from my past in there. Because there's some times where you just, like, write stuff down and then you never check on it. And you look back, it's like, wait, what is this? And when you finally remember, it's like, oh, yeah. It's like a little time capsule of how forgetful you are. Whoops! I guess some things really do escape the void. Figured I'd check though. If you wanted to watch it, go high because it's even more trippy. Yeah, true. I remember that now. It does sound better if it's high. Where am I? Alright. Oh, come on. Right in front of a door. Okay, at least we get to kill them first. Cure. Alright. Oh, look at that. Now avocado's going first. Oh, yeah, baby. One down, one to go. Let's do it. And there we go. Oh, hang on. I need to close something so my computer will work better. Close that. Oh, why is it disappearing on me? I just had it up. Alright, looks like it's good. Shut that down. Alright, and let's see what's in here. Sorry about that. Wait, I just realized my computer can run a little smoother if I just do one thing. Yep, okay, well, it's also good to know that around here isn't a dead end, so we can keep going in a straight line without crossing back on ourselves. Alright. Let's do protect on you. Magic, fire on you. Oh, yeah, they go first. Oh, 50 damage? Jeez, these things hit hard. See, what's the point of buffing if I'm going to go second and the battles aren't going to last more than a turn? Like, seriously? Look. Why do I even have a white mage if it's not going to do anything? I mean, yeah, they're good at healing, and that's important. Don't get me wrong, that's important. But it's not like the most important thing. If it's like, it's not the only thing they can do, but the only thing they can do other than that is buffing and undead damage. And like, undead damage is nice in those situations, and buffing is nice when you're guaranteed the battle will last longer. Alright. Say goodbye. And confuse on all of you. Booyah! Okay, this battle's going really well. Oh. Yeah, you get all your hits in. Come on. 85. Wow. Those things are not as strong as I was expecting. And bye-bye. Yeah, see, okay, so Diancie is really good in the situations where it's usable. And in the situations where it's not, it's just kind of eh. Oh, I don't want to face these things. Alright. Magic, cure, no. Protect. Let's try confuse. So we can get them to hit each other for us and use that action economy to our advantage. Oh, at least he attacked a different green one. That's good. Thank you, Grape. That's playing smart. Oh, thank goodness that they all got hit. That's good to see too. Yeah, and they heal. Big whoop. All right, we're gonna get rid of these red things. Cure you. Magic. There we go. Wait. Oh, they're hitting each other. That's why I took 20 damage. Oh, I thought that would do it. Oh. I see. And if they succeed their save this time, they turn around. Aha! Well, it's too late for them. Attack that one. Attack that one. Magic. Cure. You. Magic. Fire. You. Oh, hey! No one hits Avocado. How dare you? Bye. Right, now we're getting back to where we're supposed to be. Yeah, no, hit each other, hit each other. Woo, woo, woo! And now we just spam attack. And in case you get a turn, I want you to cure them. And you would just attack, because I want you to preserve your magic. Yes, this is good, this is good. Oh, this game is going a lot better now that I understand how it works. It's amazing how, like, understanding the mechanics can really change your, how you play the game. Or at least your enjoyment of it. Alright, did we go in here? Yes. I think we've cleared this cave out. Now we got a thing from here if I remember right. Oh. Key items. That's where I need to. We got a loot of beauty from over there and a crown. We give the crown to that guy in the castle and he'll hopefully let us do something else. So let's go do that. We should also probably sell all of our loot and whatnot. Alright. Attack. Attack. Magic! Tiara! I always want to call that spell tiara. Like the little princess crown. Even though it's not. It looks like it. And I really want it to be that. It's so funny and cute. Booyah! Dang, look at them go. I always get scared when someone attacks one of my wizards. They're like, are they okay? Are they okay? Must check their health. Oh, they're okay. Alright, all good. Hang on. Hydrate. $17, $18, $18, $18, $18. Perfect. Ow. Stupid slimes. These things are annoying mostly because I can't... There's only magic affects them. So I just have to like sit and... No, I need to make sure they don't hit. Alright. Magic. Blizzara! This should get rid of them all this turn. Yeah, you don't really have to do anything. You're just there to, you know, because you get a turn. Bye! Yeah, so you saw how one attack did 4 damage and the other one did 160 something damage. That is a huge discrepancy in what sort of damage is effective. And I mean, I get it. It definitely is demonstrative. But I think that kind of discrepancy is... It's definitely not ideal. It's not what you want in a game, I feel. I feel if... Like, maybe what Pokemon does where it's double, maybe triple damage, in terms of, like, resistance versus... Or maybe 4 times, because you'd have resistance, which halves the damage, and vulnerability, which doubles the damage. But this feels like it's vulnerable, so it does 3 or 4 times as much, and then it also gets quartered if it's a physical attack because it's damaged. Because it's resistant, I mean. But I don't know how the actual what decides what, so, you know. Who knows? I could be completely off base here. Bye! I do like saying that. Bye! I'll admit I stole it from the Owl House, but hey, the Owl House is a good show. Alright. Attack, attack, magic, Poisona, and attack. Yes! And Avocado went first, so I don't have to use any items on him. Booyah! Alright, then we get out of here. Oh, up, 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 up. There we go. Alright, this is again when I wish I had more AoE attacks. Protect you, magic. Yeah, I don't care. I'm about to go back to the town anyway, so I'll use up my magic. Let's just blast these things. Oh, yeah, there we go. Bye! And they are all gone. So, let's see. Oh, I was saying, I don't think that that's really ideally what you want in a game. I think you want it a little more, like, restricted in terms of, like, how much, the range of how much does what. Because otherwise, it just renders some builds completely useless, some team builds. Whereas others, I feel it would just, hang on, let me focus on this. Okay. And whereas others, it would sort of improve them to the point of, there we go. Improve them to the point of being just OP. It is random, so you do have to have a balanced team to face any kind of situation, but it's not like it's, you know, a huge... It's not like you're never going to come up against one thing and only... How do I want to say this? It is balanced in that it's random, so you have to, like, be ready for anything. But in those situations where you have a balanced team, it would actually be beneficial to not have a balanced team. But I guess this is where, like, the red mage would come in, or maybe the warrior. You know, the things we don't have. Just everyone attack. Booyah! I don't know. I'd have to experiment with other builds, and I don't have the ability to do that without starting a new game. And I don't want to have to do that again. Starting a game is always the most tedious bit. Thunder! Oh wow, Banana goes first. I am genuinely surprised. Booyah! I wish it wasn't so choppy. I really do. It's plugged into Ethernet, you know. I'm doing the best I can, but my computer. Whatever. I'm doing the best I can, right? That's all I can do. There we go. Magic cure. Magic. And that should kill everyone. Bye. Oh, it's not very choppy there. That's good. When I was in the outer world, it looked like it was going like every 5 or 10 frames, which was annoying. I want to keep some viewers when they show up, you know? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we hit you, and we hit you. Haha! I mean, Audio is kind of supposed to. Well, no, the audio is. Don't get me wrong. It's a Game Boy game. It's supposed to sound a little crunchy. I've done what I can to make it at least like enjoyably crunchy, and there is a good kind of a crunch to sound. No. Oh, ambushed. Whatever. Yeah, I don't care. Everything is smooth there. Well, then I guess it's just my computer being a dummy and showing me the wrong stuff. That's encouraging to hear. Thank you, Ericanet. Yeah, I don't care. Just everyone attack and we'll kill them and... Die, spider! Die! Yes! Da-da-da. Let's go into town first. Thank you again. I do need to stop being so self-deprecating on stream, and I'll do it. I will do it. I got this. See? That's something I've learned since growing up is if you want to like change yourself, and I've been someone who has learned how to change and mask myself many times, masking this sort of neurodivergent sense of taking on new personality traits or hiding others so that you fit in with the neurotypical people. Let's see, what do I want to sell? Sell that for sure. Alright, items, I just want to make sure everyone is optimized. Okay, what was I saying? Sell, perfect. Saber. Okay, we're good here. Oh, masking and changing myself and stuff. Yeah, that's something I've learned is that if you just... I mean, I picked it up from stuff like Burn Notice. I'm not going to lie. I will quote my sources, you know? You just have to literally pretend like it's part of you. If you want to have a new personality trait, pretend it's yours, and then people will believe that it's yours, and then them believing in it and you presenting it will make you believe it. It's literally a fake it till you make it thing. It's kind of funny to think about it in that way, because like you're not, it does feel a little dishonest sometimes to be like, you know, and I'm not going to say any nuance, I'm just going to say this is how it is, even when it's not then. But it's because... what does this do? Stone? I don't care about that. There. Bye. But it's because it's not part of you yet. But the more you say it, the more it is part of you. And the more... Especially if you're someone who's like... malleable as me, who like, again, is used to changing and like doing different things and like trying to fit in all sorts of groups and learning like, okay, these people like it this way, these people like it that way. Let's get 7. It's something that, yeah, it does feel dishonest, but it's also helpful to do that, to do it in that way, than it is to just give that nuance, because that nuance gives you room to, oh, I might, but I'm not really, so it's okay if I don't live up to that idea that I want. It gives you that room for I don't want to say failure, because that's not exactly what it is, but it gives your brain that permission to be like, oh yeah, but that's not really who we are. So paralyzes a foe. That's actually useful now that I know how paralysis works. Wait, is this white magic? No, it's you. Okay. Thundara. To all foes. Yeah, baby. That's what I've been needing. And Fokara lowers their evasion. Fire damage to all foes. There we go. Okay, now we're good. Now we got some nice spells. Money makes the world go round. But yeah, if you give yourself that permission to not live up to it, then you're going to... in my experience at least, you're more likely to notice the times when you don't live up to it and be like, see, this is why I gave the nuance. And then you'll just keep giving the nuance because that's... dude, out of my way. Seriously? Why? Oh my god, dude, are you gonna... It gives you room to accept that nuance as just part of things, and... Okay. Come on, move. Please, move. Hang on, I'm very distracted by this guy, who is right in my way, and I can't get out of here. Are you gonna go up? Are you gonna go up, please? Thank you. Now just up or to the side. Any direction. That's... Thank you, finally. Anyways, yeah, that nuance will... It'll just convince you that it's more of an act than it is, like, learning to be a new thing. And yeah, there is a bit of acting when you are learning to add something to yourself, because you have to practice it in order to like get it to work. And practice is basically pretending. You have to like do it and analyze it and say, did I do it well? Did I not do it well? Do I like how it feels? Do I want to change it? But doing that in a way where you acknowledge that it's just not part of you is going to end up leading to more imposter syndrome and more, again, I don't want to say failure. How? Fear. I guess I should do this just in case. But no, it leads... With practice, you have to let yourself believe it, because it's... I totally lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. I was going somewhere really important and wholesome, and then I was buying magic and I got distracted. No, I don't need that. Alright, does everyone have full magic now? Oh, you can use this stuff out of combat? Y'all, this is like blowing my mind right now. Okay, where was I? If you give it leads to more imposter syndrome if you let yourself believe that this is not a part of you. If you accept it as part of you and say, I am working on this, but I am getting it, just saying that makes you feel a little bit more confident, and that can be the difference between pushing you over the edge and not. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying it'll work every time, because it won't, and that's okay. It's okay to not add everything to you. Sometimes you try something and you realize this actually isn't something that I want to be or something that I want to do. But you know what? You tried it out. You learned. And have I been in here? Puts one foe to sleep. Alright, well, I tried. But if you try it out, at least now... No, dang it, I hate that. At least now you know, you know? At least now you know, okay, well, I don't want that. That is not me. I want to grow in this other direction. And that's another important thing about, like, trying things and growing and adding new parts to yourself is you really get a sense of what you like and who you like when you do that, because you already know what sort of personality traits and actions lead to certain things. Hang on. Okay, medicine for you. So you aren't what I need right now. You learn what sort of actions lead to certain behaviors, and you learn about what you prefer and how you enjoy feeling and interacting with people as well as interacting with yourself. And it does, in the end, give you a greater sense of self, because now, instead of just being this narrow idea of, I grew up like this and these are the things I liked as a kid, or this amorphous, I'm just kind of out here doing whatever, you have a very defined, clear idea of who you are as a person. I am this, this, and this because I have tried these things, and of those 10 things that I tried, 6 of them I liked, 4 of them I didn't. So now I know for certain these things I will gravitate towards. And it really does shape who you are. All of that to say, let's go with that one. Oh. There we go. Magic. Let's see, you got some new stuff, right? Fear. Let's try out fear. I want you to try Thundara. All of that to say, though, that's why I said I will be better about... I will be more positive on stream about my quality and things, because instead of I am going to learn to be better, because A, I need to hear that, and B, I know that that's how I learn best. That's how I pick up new traits and learn confidence. So I am going to be a better streamer. I am going to be positive about the things that I'm doing, and I am going to beat these wolves away because they are annoying. Bye! Okay, and magic. We did Thundara. Now I want to see fire. Is in time. Okay. So yeah. Whoa! Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I might steal that image from this game. Oh, that's cool too! It just fire rains down from the sky and it hits everywhere and then it erupts from the ground. Okay, I love these old assets and old animations where they just, it's so simple. It's just pictures that are animated or little pieces that sort of move around and do stuff. But it's really good. I'm not worried about those things. I need you guys to attack that because now you can... How much does fear do? 10? Protect you. Magic. Fire! Bye! Yeah, this is... I'm happy for how the stream's going, and I'm happy for how the in-game we're doing. We're beating up on things. I'm learning the strategy for this game, and this game looks freaking awesome. I love these. Okay, I remember what I was saying. These animations, the pictures. Yeah, it's really good. It's really fun. It's not a bunch of what's the term? Not filter effects. sparkles everywhere. I don't know what the term is. I'm blanking on it. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on it. But it's not a bunch of those. It's just, here's some pictures that we're going to manipulate on screen in time with the attack so that it looks like you're doing a lot, but it's just like the cover for the actual effect. And it like is really effective at saving space, I feel like. I mean, I'm not a video game connoisseur or anything, but it does help with the illusion that you're doing a lot while keeping the actual work for the game pretty simple. Thundara! Wow, okay, I gotta heal Grape next turn because Grape ain't doing too good. 80 health down? I can't let that happen. Booyah. Alright, let's go up here because I know the castle's up here somewhere, I think. Alright. Only problem with this is now that I know the strategies to it, it just feels sort of tiresome to go through this rigmarole all over again and again. But I guess that's grinding, right? You just gotta... No, I hit the wrong button. Alright, well. He's gonna enjoy that buff. 180 damage. Booyah! Kill the ogre in one hit. And now you're almost at full health. That's good. Alright. I think I'll do this battle. And what time is it? Cure on... Yeah. Cure on you. Fire on you. That should work just fine. 69. Nice. I think I'll wait a little bit longer to tell the story of what happened this weekend. In the meantime, I am proud of how I've been door dashing lately. I finally broke the 400 a week mark this last week, which is huge because I only aim for like $60 a day. So 7 days a week, and I only work I try to work 5 to 6 hours a day. I don't try to work a lot because I get exhausted easy, and it's 8-hour days are not something I enjoy doing, which sucks because that's what the workforce demands, but whatever. So I'm making good money on it. I'm afraid of taxes later, but I'll deal with that, I guess. But I'm making good money on it. Last week was really, really solid for me. I got over 450, which is wonderful. And since it was my first time doing that, it was like a huge confidence booster. I'd gotten like almost 400, trying to get like $60 a day. But those were weeks where I was like, I'm not. I have to stay in on this one day because I'm really not feeling it. Last week, I was like, I don't care how I feel. I need money. Things are getting crazy, and I just need to keep pushing. And it paid off because I got a whole bunch. Yes, whole bunch of stuff. Reached a new high, and that's the goal for this week. Managed to get another 60 today, so okay, just hit attack for everyone, don't care. And yeah, I'm happy with how things are going. It looks like I'll be okay. And also, by the way, in 10 days my partner's coming down to visit me. Y'all, I am so excited about that. That's why I've been working so hard. I just keep telling myself, yes, I'm tired, but just a little bit longer. Once they get here, I can rest. Once they get here, I can like relax and enjoy myself. Oh ho ho ho! Whoa! You fools fell right into my trap.
I am Astos, king of the Dark Elves.
Yeah, big surprise. Ooh, this is cool. Okay, that looks really cute. That doesn't even look scary. That just looks cute, like a little imp pet. I want to hold it. Can I hold the imp, please? He can be a bad king. I just want to hold him and like rock him with my arms, and he can tell me how much of an evil king he is, and I'll just like, that's very nice, pet. That's very nice, and like stroke his head between his horns. Oh, I'm sure he'd love that. He wouldn't even have to conquer anything anymore. He could just be in my arms and plot evilly while I just nod and ignore everything he says. Oh man, imps are cute.
I will become the true Elf King. It is useless to resist me. I can take what is mine by sheer force.
But you realize if you just kept the charade going a little longer, you could have gotten the crown anyways. Also, what the heck, this design is amazing. It's like a Ibuki from Danganronpa, but as a little weird imp thing. And it's like if you take Ibuki and combine it with Feral Imp from Yu-Gi-Oh! Ibuki Miyoda, I believe, is her name. Send Mint the video of this. Oh, please clip that, Aragon, if you can. I would love to send Mint that video. But seriously, look at this thing. This is absolutely like Feral Imp plus Ibuki. I love it. I love it so much. I hope I'm not over leveled for it. That would suck. I want this battle to like actually be a challenge. Alright, what are we gonna do here? I don't want to use fear, so we're gonna use invisibility on you. And then you are going to use hold, and let's see if we can paralyze this guy. Okay, first off, rude. You don't hurt a banana. Whoa! Okay, oh. Dang it, that would have been so nice. But I guess it makes sense that you can't do that to the boss. Oh well. You two just keep trying. You keep using that invisibility on everyone. And you, let's see. Can you use confusion to make it hit something other than, like, at least waste a turn? If you can at least, oh, no. If you can at least waste a turn, I will be so happy. Yeah, good luck hitting our DPS now, dude.
Wow, 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 wow.
You see the butterflies? Yes! Yes, it worked. Alright, we got this now. Just keep pounding him. We can, all we gotta do is just keep up the pressure. There we go. Now let's use haste on you. Oh boy, Grape's gonna be so good. Oh. 6 hits, 126 damage. There we go. That's what I like to see. Oh, and we did it! We did it! We did it! Look at that. Barely a scratch on us. We beat the Elf King, and it took a reasonable amount of time. 2,000 gil. Simp for imp. Thank you. Thank you, Erica. I'll definitely send that to her after this stream. Oh, look at that. I got the eye now. Now I can go to that weird guy in the cave, which I have to remember where the cave is. Oh, no. Uh-oh. It's been so long. Oh, right. That doesn't... It's been so long I've forgotten where everything is, so now I just wander again. But at least we cleared one location. Is it up here? No. Alright, well, we tried. Alright, just spam attack and kill it. I don't care. Booyah! And Avocado gained a level, which is great. Alright, what is it? Oh, Cobra? Just die. I'm not even gonna try with this thing. Bye! Alright, so... what do we got? And I'm very happy with how that battle went. Oh no, ambushed? Doesn't even do a lot anymore. Oh, we're so powerful for this thing. Oh my gosh, I love it. 4 hits, 79. Okay, oof. Still annoyed that he hits the mages, but I'm not worried about it anymore. Alright, attack you. $15. Cute. Oh, that would be so funny though if that's all it took to... Oh, dang it. All it took to take this thing down. Booyah! Another 1-turn kill. Wait, I gotta check on this side of this mountain range, don't I? Yeah, just kill it. I'm really happy with that, how that boss fight went. Like, not everything worked, but we got ourselves set up in a position where we just had enough control going on that we didn't have to worry about anything. And that's the kind of thing that I like, is battlefield control, where you make sure the opponent can't hurt you. 52! Uh-oh, this isn't good. Oh, and you're poisoned. Well, shoot. You gotta attack that. You gotta attack that. Magic. Restores HP to 1 out. We need a lot of healing. You. Thundara! Just hit everyone. Oof. Okay, 22. Not terrible. 50, though. Oof. Oh, thank you for going first, Banana. Thank you. Alright, we did that. We did that. Okay. Magic. You use Poisona on you. And now Kira. Booyah. Perfect. Now, where is this cave? I remember finding it before, but I don't remember where. Okay, no, this is down where the hole is, where we were before. Is there anything else down here, or no? Just die. I don't have time for all of you. Bye. I gotta heal Banana. Oh my gosh. I gotta heal Banana after this. There we go. I like control in battlefield situations where I have set up a situation where even if the enemy hurts me, it's not going to be frequent enough to be a problem. I like situations where I feel like, yeah, you can try, but you're not really going to do anything. You're not really going to succeed. And just watching them squirm instead of like having that be on me. That's what I enjoy the most. That was a waste. On you. That's what I wanted. Perfect. Alright, so there's nothing down here. I wonder if we need to sail. Oh, or just one ghast? I'm aghast at this battle. I'm aghast. Oh, man. I do crack myself up sometimes with bad jokes. They're just you can't get away with bad jokes a lot of the time, so I make myself... So I enjoy them because no one else will. And if I'm gonna make them, I might as well enjoy them, you know? Alright, whatever. You die. You die. Wow. Avocado beat a goblin in one hit. We're doing great, y'all. Doing so good. Oh, but this is up north again where we just were. Getting all turned around here. Fun fact, my Yu-Gi-Oh decks, I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh a lot anymore because I don't like how it's become this sort of chaining of one effect to another effect where you could just like brew an entire coffee, serve it, and wait for it to get cool before your opponent's turn is done. And then you just take a sip, draw your card. It's like, oh yeah, I have this thing. Bye. It's not a well. I don't feel that it's a well balanced game, but that's a different discussion. My point of bringing it up is my Yu-Gi-Oh decks that I actually use when I do play are all control decks. They're all decks that are meant to be like, oh, you want a special summon? Oh, you want to have monsters on the field? What if you didn't, though? And what if I made you pay for every time you did try to do that by just setting you back to the beginning again? Or stacking your graveyard full of monsters? Why did I just hit attack? This is not a battle where I want to attack everything. Bye. Finally. Goodbye. I have one deck that just returns opponent's monsters to their hand on my turn, and like it's a total stall deck. Like, buff the defense, flip summon to return, set it back down, and just like trap them every time in this situation where their hand is so full of monsters that they can't do anything. And I have stuff that if they try to attack me, I can counter. I can just like, oh no, you tried, but I have this thing that stops you, or I have this thing that returns it to your hand again. It's really fun to watch them struggle. Now, it doesn't work in today's meta, and I mean that's fair, and meta changes. I just wish, I don't want to say this. I wish that the meta hadn't changed so much that the way I like to play is almost a different game from how the game is today. I'm not saying that games can't change and grow like that. Like, there's D&D 4th edition versus D&D 5th edition. But this is all the same compatible game. It's all the same system. So it kind of is annoying to me when I'm like trying to learn. I'm like, well, what do I want to do? And I just try to read everyone's effects because there's a lot going on. And I'm just like, well, I can do this, but they're so much faster than me that they just outspeed my deck. Control is great, but it requires some... It always has requirements to get working. And if you can't get those requirements, then it's not going to work for you, and you just got to admit defeat or find some other strategy. And at least be flexible enough and able to say, this is not going to work here. So you move on to something else. Bye. Gotta say, I'm not the biggest fan of the lightning animations. Not because they're bad. They look nice and all. It's just after the fire and the sleep and the fear, it feels sort of underwhelming to just see lightning bolts. It's almost like uncreative, even though that's exactly what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be lightning bolts coming down and hitting your opponents. And I get that, it makes sense, but every time I see a lightning attack, I'm just like, that's it? That's all it does? Well, that's kind of boring. I don't know. Maybe it's not fair. They do look cool, you know? It's not like they don't look cool. It's just I'd like different aesthetics than what it's got going on. And it's not my favorite thing to see. Booyah, though. Love that one. I think because that one also changes, like, it puts a filter over the whole screen to change the whole screen a little bit more red. Cure you. Holy cow. Alright. And bye. Oh, wow. I was not expecting him to kill the ogre in one hit. The biggest thing for control is time. I'm going back to that now because that's where my mind is. The biggest thing for control is time. And if you can't have time to set up stuff, then it's just not going to work. You have to make sure you can stall or tank long enough to get your control set up. Or just learn to move super fast, which my brain does not like to do. So I do my best, but you know, just... Hang on. I do my best with control, but sometimes it's just like, alright, DPS it is. Just DPS and defend. That's why I like that boss battle so much, because I was able to DPS and defend, but also I was able to have someone do some control on the opponent so that I could control their pace. Alright. Oh. There. Fire. Ow. Oof. These things, they still hit hard. I'll give them that. 20 damage is still a sizable chunk. I don't know why I'm so sleepy. I'm sorry. Alright, well. Oh, that's awesome. Another of my friends just started HRT today. Or is going to start HRT this week. I just got the news. I'm so happy for them. HRT is like wonderful. I think tomorrow I'm gonna do either trans stuff or DID stuff. We'll see. Oh, speaking of like trans and DID issues though, let's talk about what happened this weekend, because this weekend was quite an experience. All right. No need to say sorry for being sleepy. Thank you, Arigana. I did need that reminder. I'm doing good. Just a little yawny. That's all. Void is looking forward to its dreams. All right, what do I want to? I need to heal people. That's for sure. Gonna kill them with this. Gonna be just fine. Wow. That was a lot of healing. Booyah. Okay, so this weekend. I think it was, Friday? I think it was Friday. When, no, pretty sure it was. When I had woken up that day and felt like... This is going to be a very specific, plural sensation. So I'm going to do my best to describe it for anyone who is listening, either back on this or is listening now and isn't plural. It felt like I was me, but there was more of me. Like I was thinking, who am I right now? Who is fronting? And it felt almost like me, but it was different. Hang on, I'm gonna fix one thing. Oh, sun's going down. Sun's going down, so I gotta turn on a light. It felt like me, but I didn't feel right calling it me, so my first thought was like, oh, I am another headmate. But that wasn't right either, because I felt too familiar to who I am to, like, for it to be a headmate. It didn't feel distinct enough, but it didn't feel familiar enough to be, just me. So like an hour later, we realized, oh wait, we were all out this morning And that doesn't usually happen, and we're all sort of co-fronting and intermingling with each other, which is a very weird feeling when you've got three people in your head, like, interacting with each other in a way where, like, you all think you're the same person, because you can't see each other in your head. You're just like, you are an accumulation of personalities and emotions. And so if you aren't aware of what's going on, it can be very easy to just sort of let that bleed into each other, which is what happened that morning. Now, I had asked everyone to be like, all right, well, I don't want, if we do that again, I don't want it to feel like me but extra, because that's not fair to you all if we're all together and it's just me but more. I want it to feel like us as a community thing, you know? Give everyone equal share. So later, we're going out to do door dashing for our lunch shift, and we let Taz get us ready, like get dressed into warm clothes, make sure we get everything. We'd already been out for the breakfast shift, so it was pretty easy. We just had to like get our stuff together and head out. Yeah, sleep is fine. Super easy, super like, yeah, chill. You go get us ready, and then Marduk will start us off on door dashing. And only when we started door dashing, okay, at least we got one of them. Only when we started door dashing, it felt like we didn't have our mask. And so this wasn't the first time we had forgotten our mask when we're door dashing. It's kind of embarrassing, because then you either have to drive all the way back home, run in and grab it, and then continue like whatever pickup you were doing, or just grab some kind of face covering to finish the DoorDash with until you can finish it and then go home quick and grab it in between DoorDashes. Marduk was very upset, and I already asked him. He's okay with me talking about this. It not out of malice, but out of frustration. I'm being fair to it. Started going off about how we need to do better and how we need to like stop being so forgetful. Took off a piece of clothing that reminds me of my relationship with my partner, currently one of my partners, but my then only partner, and started yelling at Taz when it remembered that Taz was the one who got us ready. Why didn't you remember? Why didn't you check? Goes to pick up a second order. We feel around again now that now that it's a little clearer around our neck for a mask, because we have masks that sort of tie around our head instead of like loop around our ears. It's just easier when you can hang them around your neck and leave them there. When we got dressed earlier, we had pulled the shirt on, but we had never pulled the mask out from under the collar. So the mask was still on us, it just was under our shirt. And when Marduk realized that, he was embarrassed and didn't really give an apology. He just sort of said, I messed up, you are all right to hate me, and then I'm gonna lock down the headspace. Which was a very new thing for it to do, and B, a very scary thing for us to realize, because we didn't really have a choice in what happened. It just kind of sort of went like, oh, okay, well, I guess that's happening now. I guess, like, we were upset with Marduk when we realized the mask was there, and Taz was really upset. Taz really trusts Marduk. And then Marduk was yelling at Air, at AIM, and at Air. And Marduk, rather than like listening or trying to make things better in the moment, just sort of shut down and took advantage of what I had asked earlier in the day of like, I want to make sure we're all more distinct, to claim the head for like a few hours. And so I know what happened now because since then we've talked and we've been able to share the memories, but for that time it was just Marduk. It was only Marduk. Only Marduk was experiencing things, only Marduk was remembering things. Everyone else was just sort of locked away somewhere. Hopefully they were we were just sort of trapped in our own head, unable to even see what was going on. So yeah, that was a scary Friday. We come back to Marduk about to like do something that it enjoys for after we didn't know how long, and we're like, no, we just got here. You can't just reward yourself for trapping us like this. And so we had to put him in timeout, so to speak. And so like then Taz and I were trying to recover and figure out what happened, and apparently we had lost 4 hours of our day. 4 hours that we weren't going to get back. 4 hours that, I mean, we hoped was a productive time. Marduk is, if there's one thing Marduk is good at, it's being productive and like getting things done. But what things, we don't know. We didn't know. So yeah, then I was like very worried about Taz and trying to take care of them and trying to like feel safe in my own head. And the next day, or was it, no, yesterday, it's still Taz and I, and like we're trying to decide, should we let Marduk out? It's been at least a day, you know, are they feeling less, are they actually feeling sorry for what they did? He was not at the time. He has since apologized sincerely, so, but he was not at the time. So then it was still Taz and I, and it sucked not having everyone out. It sucked sort of just being incomplete. It literally felt like we were missing a part of ourselves. Well, not ourselves, but like missing a part of us as a collective, because without all of us out, or at least, you know, free, it does impact everyone. We are all kind of connected in some way. So yesterday I was like really struggling to hold it together. I was feeling kind of off and emotional because the head just wasn't feeling right, and so I felt like stuck in the fronting position. I felt like stuck where I was trying to get Taz to help me out in the fronting and maybe take over so I could go and rest. Was not working. I was stuck, and so we got some friends to talk to Taz because we figured that might bring them out, and it worked. I mean, we shattered some barrier, and Taz came out for the next 4 to 6 hours. I don't remember exactly how long it was, but it was a while, and I was gone again. I was just, once again, not there, which was again awful to feel. And while Taz got to enjoy being out on their own for the first time, no, it wasn't even fun for Air because they were missing so much. Yeah, Air got to like explore who they are on their own for a bit, like sort of be their unique self, which is sort of difficult when you're constantly having someone else in your head, constantly worried, is this me, is this them, how much of this is my influence versus their influence, you know, real weird identity stuff. I say weird because people who are singlet don't normally worry about that. Let's heal you, actually. But it was while they did get to experience that, and it got to experience that, and Air was did have that chance, and coming back was also sort of rough for both of us because Air was tired. I was like still emotional and trying to figure out what was going on. This time, on top of figuring out from last time, it was our brain was sort of just this wreck of come on, are you gonna respond? Thank you. Of just gaps. And it took a while for us to share memories and check notes and stuff. And everyone's okay now. We've since let Marduk out. I think this is the tunnel I want. It's either this one or this is the dwarf tunnel that is completely useless to us. Yeah, it was a lot. But now that like everyone's out of timeout, we're all talking again, we've worked through our problems. The headspace feels a lot better. It feels a lot more whole. And we learned a lot of stuff this weekend because of all of these experiences. We learned it sucks when you can't remember things and are kicked out. Also, we learned that is a thing that you can do. You can, like, enforce boundaries if you want. But we don't recommend it, and we're going to police each other on it to make sure that... to make sure it's done only when everyone's consented to it. A lot of the times when we switch who's fronting, we'll be like, do you want to do it? Do I want to do it? Do you feel up to it? I really feel low. Can someone else take over? Sort of negotiate, communicate, help each other out, that sort of thing. And we all, so communicating when someone is thinking about like just needing space and doing that in a healthy way where everyone's boundaries are respected and not, I'm just gonna shut everyone out now because I'm uncomfortable. It'll feel a lot better doing it in a way that is communicative rather than just like, we're really good on health. Rather than just doing it in a way that's sort of, I don't feel like having you all around. I'm just gonna boop and hit that button. That is terrifying, and I was really having some struggles with my own bodily autonomy because, like, who am I? Who is my body that I've grown up with if it could just be ripped away from me so easily? You don't do anything. Yeah, you don't really need to do anything. Perfect. Bye! Wait, I wonder if there's an inn in this town. Maybe I can get some rest here? Another thing we learned is, I don't think there's an inn, actually. Nope. Well, let me talk to this person anyways. I feel like I remember something. Okay, now you want adamantine. That's different. Another thing we learned is that if someone is stuck, you have to be gentle with how you call them out of it. Because being stuck in the fronting position is scary because you have no control, and it's often because you feel so tired that you can't let go. You're like afraid to lose control, but also you need to rest. And there's that conflict constantly happening in your head, like, I need to go, I need to go, I need to go, and your fists just keep clenching and clenching and clenching onto the wheel. And it's not easy. If you have help, you can have someone else take over, but it does require a lot of force, and we're only going to do that from now on if both other headmates can co-front. because putting it all on one and then they're just completely alone is also not fair. So we're gonna be negotiating a lot. We're gonna be talking about who needs to do what when and try to avoid situations like that. But also we now know our boundaries better so that we know how to handle these situations if we get backed into one of these. So I do feel a lot better today than I did this weekend. I feel a lot more self-confident and self-confident in the system as a whole. But I'm also... Oh, wow. Dang, look at you go. I'm also sort of... I'm still recovering, still tired. I feel a lot better overall. And that's something I'm happy about. That things did end up being positive, did end up being something we needed. We got a lot of important information out of this, and hopefully this never happens again. There's still some like small side effects we're dealing with. Well, not small, but there's still some side effects we're dealing with. But a couple days rest and communication should be able to fix it. So I hope that made sense to people who don't have headmates. I hope that was something that like you could understand. I hope even though it's an experience that's different from your own, you were able to like understand it in some way, you know? Like I don't get it, but I understand that must be scary, and I can imagine how bad it must be to lose bodily autonomy, or however you interpret what I said. Good. I'm glad it made sense, Eric Annette. Yeah. Thinking about it again, it was... It was interesting. One thing I did miss, this might sound weird, but it's a real thing that can happen. That's the thing. That's the place I need to go. Okay, I think that's the place I need to go. How do I get there? Alright, yeah, attack. Another thing that I missed is when we like just come in for a big group hug. Oh my gosh, the sheer mental, I don't want to call it euphoria because that's sort of a gender thing for me at least, but the sheer bliss and joy I feel from like having a hug inside my brain, having friends who can just hug my emotions and hug me, like me, inner me. It's really nice. And oh, is this the right place? I hope it is. Anyways, I forgot what I was gonna say. Those kind of hugs are really nice, and now that we're all back and we can have those, it's like, oh, this is exactly what I've been missing. Physical, mental connection. Alright, well, this isn't what I wanted, but it's something. Maybe if I look in here, Duergar? Long ago, you could enter, but the way's been shut since the land began to decay. Interesting. So we'll be coming here much later then, huh? Decaying Earth. I wonder what that means. Alright, well. Boy, isn't this fun. I don't think it's on this continent. We gotta go back and search somewhere else. Yeah, boo. Okay, what? Oh, the B button doesn't work in the overworld, just in like... Oh, just in like villages and stuff. Hiya! Well, at least, at least this is still easy to get through. And voila. No, we want to go the other way. Oh, it's the big eyes again. I love the big eyes. Let's pop them so they don't do anything to us. There we go. There. That should do it. Oh, what is that? Oh, you just paralyzed them. Great. They didn't even have a chance to attack, did they? Oh my gosh, are you done now? No, not more gaze. No, okay, it's the same person. Whew. Double paralyzed. Hey, yeah, there we go. Oh no. Oh, wow. All on him, huh? Well, if that's how it's gotta be, then I guess I'm okay with that. Bye, Big Eye. I still love their designs. Oh hey, I think the plow's going by. Good. There's a lot of ice on the road still, like between tire tracks. So if that stuff can get like plowed away so we don't have to worry about it when we're trying to drive over top of it to get to a parking spot, that would be so nice. Alright, so after we get back to the other continent, I'm going to take a quick break, like probably about 2-minute break, and then I will be right back and we can continue playing. I just need to... That tea has gone through me. And as I said, it wasn't the first cup of tea that I had, so... I'm trying to take care of myself, and sometimes there are consequences of my actions. Even good actions have consequences. Hey, yeah. And goodbye. Yeah, didn't stand a chance. I think it's on the lower continent. It would make sense if it was all on the same continent. There. Okay. Oh, you paralyzed banana? That's actually the best option. And it didn't even work, which is even better. I love this. This is wonderful. Oh, again with paralyzing mango. Oh my god. Okay, thank goodness. I'm so sick of that. There we go. Alright, and Booyah! Second turn, and I win. Alright. Gonna land in here somewhere. Hopefully I can sail around this place too, so that I can, like, discover more. Oh right, it just connects to that other continent again, doesn't it? This isn't like South America. There's just a bunch of impassable land. Alright, I know where that is. Alright, well, we tried. This is just some sort of inescapable sea, I suppose. Like a shark? Oh no, I'm terrified. Help. Help, it's a shark. Wow, Mango, you've gotten really beat up though. I'll have to heal you in a bit. Alright. So, I'll be right back. Just have to take care of some stuff. And then we'll continue. Where? No, come on. Okay, I'm back. Got a stretch in. Got a little break. And I gotta hydrate. So things are going well. Let's use a tent. It's always so cute. Ta-da! Alright, well, we still have to find... I'm just gonna look it up, because I've completely forgotten at this point. Just attack. Okay, we're good there, so that's helpful. Just have everyone attack, I don't care. That thing's what I'm worried about. Later. Oh, looks like Avocado gained another level. That's great. Is this... No, that's the Elf Town. Where do I go to find this thing? Maybe I should talk to some NPCs. Final Fantasy 1 Wizard. True. Victoria's Cave. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Just attack and attack. Boom. There we go. No, I don't. Stupid ads. Go away. Pop-ups. I hate them. I don't know who invented pop-ups, but I guess they got their money's worth because they're everywhere now. Hope they get residuals for every pop-up ad. Literally, if whoever invented the idea of pop-up ads and like made them popular got a penny, no, not even, a 1/100th of a cent for every pop-up ad ever used, they'd be a billionaire, hands down. No question. By now they'd be a billionaire. Pop-up ads are everywhere. They're on stupid wikis now. Like, I just want some information. I don't need these advertisements telling me about the new biggest game theory or whatever. Just let me read this article, please. Northeast. Which way is east? That way. Okay. Just learned a thing about the Broom songs. I'll have to talk to them again to learn it, but apparently I can access a world map, and that'll be super helpful. Oh my gosh. If I could see what this world looks like, would I zoom out? Come on, stupid. Just want to get there. What I really need right now is like a rappel. Please. I don't want to go 5 steps and be in another encounter where I just smash A to attack, and that's the whole thing. Like, I'm not even trying. Not even trying. I need a rappel so that I can actually go places fast and not have to worry about this. That would be nice. That would be real nice. I hope I get that at the next area because it is so essential. Oh my gosh. Alright, and you. Just keep attacking. I don't care. Just kill it. Booyah. And kill it. Booyah. Go banana. You tried, Avocado. You tried. Everyone's doing well, though. We're all, like, super boss. So, come on. Come on. That was, like, 2 steps. It was 2 steps. I just need the... I don't need this much experience. Alright, this should at least get rid of one of them, if not both of them. Gonna be paralyzed? No, but you do need healing. Again. Alright, let's do it. Good. That better have missed. Alright. Let's see. Magic. Here on you. Let's use that. This should help. Alright, what do we... Oh, dang. That's the kind of healing I needed, baby. That'll more than make up for several rounds. Banana's getting so powerful now, too. People will learn to fear the banana. Hey, yeah. You know, it's funny. I like to say that I had a really... What the heck is happening? What just Oh no, hang on. My mouse fell and it scuffed up the thing. Close that. What happened? Well, first let's grab that window capture. This isn't ideal, but at least I'll be able to see what's happening, sort of. Alright, that'll do for now. Now there's a box that's missing. I'm sorry, y'all. Like I said, my mouse fell and it sort of scuffed everything up. I need to find out where that box is. I might have to restart OBS. Scene collection. There it is. I just need to go to scene collection. No. Oh, dang it. Whatever. No, let me click on it. Yes. OBS, why must you be like this? I guess we got some scuff, y'all. Alright, what are we gonna do? Tools. Dealing captions, dealing output captions. Automatic scene switcher. No, that's not what I needed. Help. No. Stream setup. Widgets data. Alright. I'm gonna be right back. Just have to shut off and restart OBS. And then I should be able to get my setup again. Just X'd out of the dang thing that... I switched to a different scene when my mouse fell. And now I gotta fight, and then the whole scene